Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Gauchos taking on the Bombers. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
That's a ball. Ball. That's inside.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Got him swinging.
Ball. Inside.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. This one in the air center field. Dives and makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here? This is Corbin Carroll. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The second baseman, touchdown.
Now he breaks his back. Cruz on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. This is Willie Castro. Chris, he's currently the team leader at OPS. Hey!
Ball one.
And downstairs. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Here's a tapper towards short. Cruz on the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Pete Alonso. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Oh, and he's trying for second. And he'll pull him to second safely. Now batting Joe Adell.
Ball, that's inside.
Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one for strike one. High fly ball lifted into near right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third.
Hey,
he gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone.
Ball, that's it.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. Struck him out looking. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Mike Trout. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Wow.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Trout on the move. Pitch outside. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bat.
McGonigal. There's one. Throw to first,
No,
but
he's
he
in.
beat it. Here's Adley Rutschman. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Ball, one.
The 1-0. And that's a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting in, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, that's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He will score and they take the lead. Here comes Rutschman around third. In there.
Advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Will Smith. and that's off
That's
the inside edge. And that is popped up. And there's one away.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 25, Mark Wyatt.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 0-1 down. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here! A shot to the opposite field. Back to the top of the lineup, O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And O'Neal is struck out. In the air to left center. Trout on his horse. Can't get there, base hit. So 2 down, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. Outside. Buxton on the run. Pitch misses. Saved in second, and that was not close. And ball 4, 2 aboard. This is again 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off, Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And that one hammered. So he goes the opposite way with that one. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Castro swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High fly ball out towards left field. For the So he just clears the wall. It's their second home run of the inning.
Ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hey.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ball 2.
That
That's
one
ball
misses. Ball 3. And the first baseman makes the catch. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yordan Alvarez.
And a 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner around second. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Now here is Adley Rutschman. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. To McGuire, in time. That's an inning-ending double play. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That clips the corner. Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Carlos Correa. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Goldschmidt.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. And on the hill, number 25. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll.
This afternoon, the left fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And we are underway in Denver. That one finds the zone. Is strike 2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Castro, the next to hit.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And the 1-0. That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
In the dirt. In the dirt. Castro off of first with 2 away. He goes down looking. Back here in Denver. On the hill here today, Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him? Here's Pete Alonso.
Hey!
This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 up, 1 down.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ball 1.
On the inside corner for a strike. Out towards left center. Carroll should have this one. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball, that's out.
Strike on the inside corner. Way upstairs, ball 2. Liner caught it second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. And that's the strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 3.
Popped up. Dives and makes the catch. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Ball inside.
Donovan in his 5th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it's a full count. Popped in the air. Left field. Carroll in position. And that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Acuna.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. Play is made. 2 out. 2 down. Base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that.
Did he go?
Marte checks his swing. Appeal to 3rd. Did not go. 2 down. Nobody on. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you make contact.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame.
Hey, we about to take it up. Hey, we about to take it up a notch. About to take it up. About to take it up a notch. About to take it up. About to take it up. And we too close. I can taste it. When the base hit, it's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase
Back here in Denver
it.
as we go to the last of the 3rd. Alfonso Soriano now at the plate. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
Dives back out. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Will Smith to the plate. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. And that one clips the corner. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Schwarber in the box. Laid out for ball one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit. Alonso is waved home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's got no chance. He's out. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yordan Alvarez.
Hey.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a curve is down and in. That one misses. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far.
Adley Rutschman.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a pop-up. Donovan settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, here's Juan Soto.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Ball one.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. Swings through that one for strike one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Fly to left his first time. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out. Back here in Denver, Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That's down and in.
That's the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it, and there's one away.
Now batting for the Bombers, the right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires to first in time. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Ketel Marte.
Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Pete Alonso.
Number 25.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the air to left center. Carroll on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 down. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike 3. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 down.
Now batting for the Bombers, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Bang! A A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4. Not close with that one. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for New York, the shortstop, Jesus Martinez.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. That one is back. And in one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Chop to third. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Foul ball. And that's outside.
Oh, that's out.
Goldie off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. Two down. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground. And foul ball. Another 1-2. On the ground to third. Castro tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for New York, the first baseman, number 25, Pete.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. High fly ball out to left field. Carroll has a beat on it, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight. Defensively right here on your toe.
Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Helsley, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Corbin goes down on strikes. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte, 1 for 3.
Well, at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Comes up empty. Up the middle, Soriano. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting for the Bombers, the third baseman, number 3, Willie Castro.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Next for the Owls, the left fielder, number 22.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Darren O'Day.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
That's in. Ball 2.
And that misses. And it down is 3-1. Swings through that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. And a swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, here's Trout.
Nope.
The 1-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one not close. And that's ball 3.
We got time.
Ground ball left side. And he beats it. He's safe.
Nope. Problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
First pitch misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Trout on at first. Nobody out. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off and throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Lindor swings through it for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Soto under it. He's got it. Running tags at second. The tag, and that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teacher is rising Richmond, sleeping San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the jails of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen and receive their breathing bruise while letting use the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain. That's what the doctor